President Dr. Irfaan on Tuesday held a working lunch at State House, Georgetown, with representatives of the small political parties that make up the political opposition, where they were invited to give their input as the government looks to finalize Budget 2021. The president told the representatives that they will be pleasantly surprised to see that once the ideas put forward are feasibly viable, it would be included in the final document. Budget 2021 is expected to be read in the National Assembly within the coming weeks. Dr. Ali said Tuesday's meeting with the political parties is just the first of a series of such engagements the government intends to hold to get the opposition's input on matters of national importance. He said the greatest project is to unite the country while at the same time ensuring prosperity and economic viability.
A great opportunity ahead of us to unite the people of our country. And that is the greatest project we have. And that is uppermost on my mind. We can build a country that is strong, prosperous, economically viable. That takes critical thinking, that takes vision, that takes clarity and vision, that takes action. But coming together and unifying requires a bit more. It requires breaking down selfish barriers, breaking down internal barriers, and transforming our personality.
Dr. Ali was joined by Senior Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, Minister of Governance and Parliamentary Affairs, Gail Teixeira, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, UTUD, and other cabinet ministers. The President reminded of his inauguration address where he noted his intent to engage across the political divide to ensure his plans and programs not only affect the priorities of government but also the priorities of the citizens. Dr. Ali said the aim is to achieve physical, economic, social, political and societal transformation.
The future really is about, for us, the physical transformation of our country. That's the easy part. See new hotels, new roads, the place becoming cleaner and so on. That's the physical transformation. The economic transformation is the policies and programs and type of fiscal management and accountability and so on that comes with that. Economic improvement brings about change in livelihood. Then you have the social transformation. That requires people now. Not only healthcare, better healthcare and education, but individual transforming themselves. And then you have the political transformation that deals with constitution, the electoral system, this very engagement. Then we have transformation at the societal level. How do societies transform? Dealing with issues, the softer issues that we forget sometimes. Mental health issues, issues of suicide, drug abuse.
Dr. Singh, in his opening remarks, thanked the representatives for their integral role they played in ensuring that Guyana's democratic traditions were upheld during the protracted elections period in 2020. He welcomed the input in Budget 2021, explaining that it will be the first full budget for the People's Progressive Party civic government following the emergency budget of 2020. Dr. Singh said the budget will outline the government's strong medium-term vision and respond to the most pressing and urgent needs of the country.
We want in Budget 2021 and President Ali's instructions to me and to his cabinet are that we are to use Budget 2021 first of all to situate or to outline a very strong medium-term vision for where we would like the country to be. So the budget is not only going to articulate the interventions that we're going to be putting in place in 2021, but we're going to try as far as possible to outline where we anticipate the country will be, where we would like to take the country.
Some of the opposition parties represented were the Liberty and Justice Party, the New Movement, and a New and United Guyana. These three parties formed a joinder and currently occupy a single seat as part of the parliamentary opposition. The other parties present were Change Guyana, United Republican Party, and the Citizenship Initiative. There was no representative from the main opposition, a Partnership for National Unity and Alliance for Change coalition. While praising the president for the inclusive meeting, Kian Jabour of ANAG said he was upset that the APNU-FC was not represented at the table. Dr. Ali in turn reminded that the coalition was still being mischievous in maintaining that the PPP was not a legitimate government. The president also reminded of his invitation to former President David Granger for a similar lunch with all former presidents, but Mr. Granger had turned down that invitation. The small parties were also briefed on the ongoing Guyana-Venezuela border controversy by Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, UTAD. Kurt Campbell, Newsroom.